Hello and welcome back to In Stars in Time. Last time we went through a bunch of paths again to get more information about the king and stuff. And then we fought the king and didn't get a ton from that. Um, but yeah, we'll see if oh, this is new. It's in white. Oh, you know, that bad. I'm sorry to hear that. Sid line. I don't know why that's in white. See, I don't understand this game sometimes. Why that was in white though? I don't know. Anyway, we should go see Loop and see if we can have any kind of idea on what to do now, because I don't really know. Because yeah, I'm not sure. Because we got all the king stuff, as far as I can tell. But yeah. Anyway, hi Stardust. Are you calling your party family members now? You know, this sounds really awkward, right? You're awkward. Yeah, I think last time I saw something like it. It was like party. It was like family instead or something somewhere. I think I did point that out actually. I don't know. Anyway, you're awkward. It's been a good week because Christmas and stuff. So I haven't been home. And, you know, this is the oldest game I played, or whatever you want to call it, since then. So it's the one that has been I haven't played the longest, or whatever. You know what I mean. So I'm a little bit like rusty on what happened exactly, but yeah. Anywho, oh, somehow this one seems to have hit home. You feel a bit sad, a bit bad. Anyway, how can I help you? What should I do next? Find out more about the loops? Maybe? Don't know anything you can do to find out more about the loops right now. But you have other things to do, don't you? So that's to find out more about the king. So we still have that. Okay. About the king? Because I don't feel like I've done everything I can. King says everyone has forgotten something, including himself. Including you. But why would anyone write down what they've forgotten? Why would anyone know its importance if they can't remember? Except, you know, don't you? Something no one can remember. Something other than the stars. You have proof. You just need to go and find it again. You don't want to have to open that diary again, but you have to. Diary. Trying to remember what happened, and that was the. I talked about the collar thing, you know. That was a thing, but I don't know if that's what it is. I don't think that's what it is. Diary. What was the diary about? Diary. Okay, well, do I know what that is? Not at all. But I don't think it's in town. See, I keep wondering if there's something in town I need to do again. I don't know though. I feel like there isn't. I haven't really talked to many NPCs in a while though. But Mabel wasn't blessed by the change car. She was blessed by the head housemaiden. Doesn't make that much of a difference to you, but Mabel seemed very worried at the idea of people knowing, so much that she kept the truth a secret. Probably Mabel getting stressed out for nothing. Something here was new apparently. Don't know what you were talking about again. That's how it goes. How would you react if she wasn't actually blessed by the change guard? Huh? What do you mean? If she wasn't blessed by the change guard, then that would mean the change guard abandoned us, right? It would mean there's no hope for our guard, right? Where's this coming from anyway? You said this hypothetically, right? She's really blessed by the change guard, right? Margaret will be saved, right? Oh dear. Ah, you kid now. Hypothetically, of course. Dot. Oh, okay. Phew. You had me for a second there. What a relief. You're saying me a little bit better now. Well, that's something. Yeah, I mean, could be stuff. That's a new. You're not from Margaret, are you? That's a room at least. I'm from Ontario myself. I came to Margaret to further my studies a few months ago. Now this seems new. Okay, yeah, not everything's gonna be. Yeah. We've done this stuff before. Where even though you choose another one, the one before, it doesn't matter, she likes both or something. I don't know. What's wrong? You look really pale. I don't know what it was all about or something like that, I forgot. It's been a bit since I was here. I don't know if there's anything in town, but it's been a little bit, so I will quickly go check around. Could be something oh, I'm walking through you. Crazy. Could be something new. Just in case. See me some scary? We've done this all, right? Fan mail. Didn't I like open this or something at one point? Thanks for the stylish spoon silent letter. Mabel didn't say the content of the letter. If you open it now, you'll be able to give it to her. No. Did I actually give that to her ever? I remember that I looked at it and I didn't realize that was bad. Something. I don't know. But yeah. I'm fishing. Didn't get anything last time, but maybe this time. Maybe later. Let's say yes. It's time for show. This baiting pole, find the same that you used before. Check the baiting pole, throw it. Sit down and wait. Fishing time. Didn't get anything. I managed to mess it up a second time. Might have to do that a few more times. That's gonna be different. It's you that got very weird at one point. But I don't know if I can make that happen again. I don't know. Still don't quite know if you have to do this each time. I don't know. Or if it just keeps what you have. Is there ways to know that? I don't know. But it's fine, I'll just do this anyway. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, I did talk to you, I guess. But I don't know if there's anything here. Yeah. In theory, I could go through the whole talking to them again and getting the things, but I don't think that matters. Fan mail delivery. I have given this to you? Silent lady. Silent lady. Okay, it's from one of my classmates. Oh, that's from the scary lady. I feel like we've done this. It wasn't grey, or at least I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's giving me a bow she made. Thought it would fit me well, and she says, maybe I'll start cheering up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that. Anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it? Nope. Oh, we have to start this bow. Yeah. Disappeared. Huh? What? What happened? Huh? Mabel. She mentioned the bow in the letter, but the bow. Wasn't I just holding it? Yeah, so that is still one of those weird things that's like, oh, it's a game. Doesn't, the thing about equipment staying, it's like, oh, it's just a game thing. But, yeah, maybe if we're addressing that now a little bit, like, Because it keeps disappearing when we try to find it again or take it again or whatever. Yeah. So it is kind of weird that, yeah, that's the thing that happens. I can't remember. My head hurts. Oh no. I have to do something. It's right here, see? Point at the bow Mirabelle's wearing. Right there. Is right there. It's right there. It's right there. Look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? It looks wonderful. It does. Yep. Not weird at all. Yeah, that must be really strange for that to happen. Alright, well, that was a little thing that happened there. Been a while since I saw the amazing drawing. Amazing. Truly amazing. I don't think this is ever gonna be different now. I think this is for fun. I mean, even family members sat down. See, I do wonder, like... I don't remember what it said before, but I would assume it just says, like, party members or, like, I don't know, companions or something along those lines, and not, like, family, you know? It must have, right? Because that was, like, an important thing for it to change. I don't know. This isn't white, is it now? Am I giving flowers away? Here, you look around my house. I can't get rid of those fast enough. That's why everyone dormant has some too. It's just nice, isn't it? To be able to give physical proof of your losses for people. Not really. You're knowing that physical things fade too. Like some of these things are new, I think. It's hard to know exactly how much and what, you know. But yeah. It looks so weird. Anyway. Thank you for the gift. Just travel now. Hi. You like frogs? That new? Yes. Me too, dear. Totally awesome. Totally like toads. Success. Do you know toads and frogs are different? Frogs are smooth and slimy, but toads are dry and they have warts everywhere. And toads crawl, but frogs are the ones that jump all the time. I like frogs better, but when my friends say they hate toads, I get mad because toads are still cute and listen patiently about a little girl tells you all about frogs and toads. Did I done? Guess guess it was my imagination. Change. Long thingy thing. Yeah, this way I need to make a bomb, and I lose it when I die. I mean, right? I don't know how it works. Like, do I have to go through the entire? I don't know how it works. But if you just skip to the king, you can just do it anyway. I don't know. Not that the bomb was particularly useful though. Like it was like it did damage, but oh, those kids like frogs. Okay. And don't you want to play with them? No, the babies. I didn't say Miss Bunny. I have bad news. What? You are also a baby. No, I'm not a baby, I'm a preteen. I didn't say a single word. Alright. Well, yeah, I don't think there's anything too important here, but a few little flavor things that, you know, I hadn't really gone through the town for a while, so I figured I should do that as well. Okay, diary. Oh, that's someone up here actually, isn't there? At least one person. Well, besides Isabel. Almost forgot his name. It's been that long. It's been a week. I guess I don't remember people after a week. Honestly, I'm surprised I remember them after a day. My memory is so bad. Alright, remember, diary, rather. Where is the diary? Good question. I wish it would tell me specifically where it is. Is that diary on the first floor? I feel like the second floor would be, and third floor tend to have the most stuff. I feel like the first one just doesn't have a lot. 50 loops. Big 5-0. You will do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend very long in a single loop, but sometimes you spend more than 24 hours in there. Well, I guess Siphon does. I don't. I've been doing this for, I mean, well, probably. What episode is this? I don't know. I guess at least 24 hours probably at this point. But still. Anyway, so doing the math would be easy enough. But you won't, because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Yeah. Math is evil and hurts your brain. You shouldn't do it. But yeah. Last time I also remember that. I also realized, and I don't know. Loop 53. What is the deal with it skipping like many like ahead in terms of loops? What is the deal with that? Because that there's a achievement thing on the thing on the screen. So I got that. Forgot to remove it there. Yeah, but it's been skipping loops ahead, and I don't know if it's always been doing that or what. So I don't actually know what loop I'm technically on. Oh yeah, I should remember to change my equipment stuff around. I think I did that last time. But yeah. Don't need a bomb, that's for sure. Doesn't help us at all here. Just put that on, you know. I don't know if I need it, but it's nice to have. And we don't need that. And I think that's fine. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of way there. Let's go right then. First, I guess. Diary. Do I in any way remember where that diary is? As I said, no I don't. Not a single idea. So just check every single room as we always do. I don't think it would be in the classroom. That would be a strange place to keep a diary, but what do I know? Yeah, I don't think this is it. But it's good to check. Who knows? Something else I was gonna say. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was. Whatever. Ah, hi. I guess we'll still do some battles. It is funny how this is really not a game about battling at all. It's kind of just there for the most part, you know what I mean? But it is there. Like, you do, and a lot of battling that is maybe not the same as a regular RPG, but you do battles. You certainly do battles. Nothing in here. Storage room? No. What was this? Open trays? Open trays. No, don't see a diary in here. I'll get the stuff, you know. So nothing this way. I don't think it's up there. What would be? What's there? Not a diary, I don't think. Don't really want to fight you. This one takes a little bit longer than usual, so I'll just skip this one. I don't really need to experience, it's fine. I don't think it's really necessary. Hi. You're easy enough though. But we gotta think more than just do the strongest attack against it. That's when I don't feel like doing it now. Like I have to think, oh, okay, I actually gotta protect myself, heal myself, all that stuff, you know, whatever. But if I can just kind of punch you to death, that works too. You know, that's what I want to be doing. Because this is not a game about the fighting, really. It exists, but it's just because it's an RPG in disguise. It's an adventure game, I guess, in the disguise of an RPG or something. I don't know. I think there's a diary here. We might get a new dialogue when we go through here. Let's see. Read somewhere that humans need a certain amount of skin-to-skin contact, otherwise they go insane. As skin-to-skin contact would be weird, so you content yourself with close to close. What do books know anyway? Could it be in there? See, I don't know. Not impossible, it could be in there, but not sure. Is that a diary here? The book disappeared. Yes, it does. Diary here. Don't think so. Gas station. Okay, was this where we talked about colors? Okay, well if that was where we talked about colors, then that's not what we needed. Alright. Crumpled poem. I don't remember this exactly. What is this? Guess we did read it. Must have. Okay. I think I went into everywhere I can go on this loop. So I guess I should just go to the third floor. I don't know, man. It would be nice to have a little clearer direction. I don't know if I could have brought it a bit more somehow and got a little bit clearer direction from loop or anything, but I don't know, man. I'm, you know, in some ways, it does feel like it would be nice to have a little bit of a walkthrough for this game sometimes, just so I could skip some of the minutia of going back through places. 57. Yeah, I feel like we're skipping more and more loops as well. This is interesting. That was 4 loops we skipped. Well, let's see. I didn't go to the first floor, which it could be on. I don't know. Or it could be a place I have, you know, I can only go if I don't unlock all the doors. It's not impossible. I just hope that it's somewhere I can go to right now. That'd be nice. Not here. Can't go down. That's the observatory that way, right? Isn't it? I think so. Is there anything at all? Not really. No, I can go right. There's nothing there. Nothing here, seems like. Okay. Guess I couldn't figure go down here again. I don't know if anything's gonna happen since the most important thing seems to have happened down here. But I don't know. Like there could be something there in theory. I mean, the bathroom scenes tends to be different each time, so could be something there. Not what I need, I don't think, but you know. Let's just see. Yeah, and you've always been here, but if you let us do this. Let's see. Here's Mac. There's Mac. The multiple stacks, like two people slapping each other repeatedly. And then, stop, I yield! Yeah! How can a small hand do so much damage? Not a small hand, shut up! You sure do? Look! Why is your hand so big? It all proves this. Also, I can my body to have big hands. You can do that? I don't know how much yeah, this crafting thing can do actually. But apparently that. You can change your hand size. Sure. But hey, Bun Bun, how are you doing? Doing okay? You want a snack? Want a hug? Want a snack, I'll eat one. If you want a hug, I'll get one. From Belle, not you. Good. And how are you doing? I want to ride on your shoulders. Huh, okay. I'm so tall now. I can touch the top of the wall if I wanted to. Do it. Crap, yeah. Okay. I don't know why it takes so long. You think everyone will be fine if you beat the king? Oh yeah. You and my sister? Yep. You and Belle? For sure. You and Deal? Absolutely. You and Finn? No doubt. And you too? Of course. You promise? I super duper promise. Pet. Huh? Oh, what? Oh, I was trying to pet your head. Where's your head? Is that your head? Not here, that's my chin. Is it here? That's my ears. This is going on for a while. It has to be here. No, that's my nose. Look, my head is here. There we go. Pat. Now get me down. He's too tall. It's weird. Maybe you're just too small, Bun. Maybe, but one day I'll be taller than you, and you'll be getting right on my shoulders. I would love nothing more, Bun. Well, that was the most important thing, but it was cute, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I can look at this again. I don't know if there's gonna be anything different. But I don't know. Mirror? Do you remember something? Trying to make them look nice. Oh, okay, this is just the same thing. Yeah. Okay, nothing different here. Okay, kinda hoping I'll find something important soon. I don't mind these little things, you know, but I do want to get a move on with the game. I'm genuinely trying to, but you know, it would help if I knew where everything was. It definitely would, but I don't. Nothing there, of course. Man. Yeah, mirror room, nothing here. And there's some more tiers. Was there anything in one of the tier places that had a diary? I don't remember that at all. But it's like, it's just weird that... Like, I've been those places... I went those places last time with the tiers, and, you know, if I feel like I would have found something if it was important, but... There are also sometimes where they just don't let you do anything, and you have to come back and look at them again, so, you know, that's the thing. I think that's everywhere I can go, right? And I don't see anything new. Anything I can do, right? Okay, can I go to the first floor again? Like, is it really on the first floor? I haven't missed it, have I, somehow? I don't know, man. Either that or it's behind a place that I can only go if it's... If I don't open the doors, it's would be nice. So there it, yeah. They only did one there. And I don't know if it's because skipping to another floor does more loops for some reason. Is that a thing? Is that why that happens? Because this floor was only one loop. And the third floor was 3 loops. I don't know how many the second floor was, but if that's 2 loops, you know, that makes sense, I guess, in some way. It's just... I never noticed that it does that way. That somehow skipping ahead does more loops. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if that makes sense, but... Yeah. Yeah, skipped you. I don't know. But I just really hope I find this damn diary. Diary? Got so many books? No. Just looking for books, you know. Not here. Not here, it seems. No. No. Here. Well, this won't be better by the king last time. Okay, I can say something different this time. His shoulder parts. Pauldron siphon. These are big. The pauldrons are big, and he is also very big. One pauldron might be bigger than all of us combined. Pauldron house. Pauldron house, pauldron house. Stop. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If that's important, if it's important that thing there, I feel like you would not let me have choices that I don't know. Would they? I don't know what they would do, but like, I feel like at least you wouldn't have three random things you can choose between, and one of them is actually very important. I don't know. I mean, it's not a diary. That's what we were told to find. I'm just not finding it. I don't know where the hell it is. Like, oh man, it's really annoying. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Unless it's behind the rock on the second floor. I'll find one of the tiers that I can go to. I don't know. Nope. You purposely trip on a small rock. Huh. No, you okay, Sif? Give thumbs up. Your clumsy not at all threatening and all power compared to them. Alright, this thing that we also saw last time. Yeah. Sure. Whoop. I don't wanna fight this one. I don't know. I'm not interested in fighting right now, to be honest. Don't see a ton of books in here. Or diary looking things. I don't see what I need. I don't see what I need. Nah. Yeah, no. I did not mean to click the top one. Nah, but the top one was one of the answers or whatever. It's the one that explains the thing. Wow. One hit from Sif, and that's enough. We are quite strong. Open face? No. Yeah, storage room. Okay. Yeah, I wish I knew which was which of these, but I don't. Diary? No, not a diary. Man. One more room and then well, okay, I guess that's more than one room here actually. But it was another room, whatever. Yeah. Need to counter back. Pan counter. Let's speed it up. Okay. There's nothing here though. There's nothing here, no. Alright, it must be somewhere. I can only go through tiers or through something that I need not to have the doors open or whatever. I guess so. I guess so. Well, let's go to the second floor. Do the thing and such. I don't know, man. I just wish I knew exactly where it was. No. We have to go left first. Yes. Trying to remember. It's left first on the second floor. If I want to get the thingy-majig that I keep not having a good name for, and I should. Well, I know there's nothing in those rooms at least. Yeah, but there could be something in here. Potentially. But is there? Save that other. It's not what we need, but have I read that before? Not sure. Nothing here though, really. Is it really a place that I could only have gone to by going the wrong way with the tears? That was true. I guess it must be. Hmm. What was that one? Is it this one? There we go. Fairly certain I checked all the books. I feel like I must have, right? Yeah, I don't know if I checked all the. I checked all the. Well, it wouldn't be on the bookshelf. It's a diary we're looking for. Why would that be on the bookshelf, you know? But I guess I should make sure I check all the bookshelves. Is this what the king wants you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. What's this? Make it real. Can't say. You don't even want to try, but. What is about? Okay. What was this about? I did not know this was gonna be important. But can you try to say it anyway? Huh? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache. Isabel looks at you. Something about the expression makes him reconsider. Well, sure, Sif, I'll say it. Because his name was... You know, I had it before. But now that I'm actually trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind. Oh, is that so? Damn, so I know it. It's... Wait, I sort of remember something about this now. Yeah, it was something he couldn't... The country he couldn't remember something, or like... Yeah, what was that? Eh? But... Wait. Huh? What? Can't remember it either, yeah? You asked me, answering you felt automatic, like you... If you asked me what 1 plus 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like calculating 72 times 89? Nah, that's 6,408. My brain, and I know how to use it. What? Isabel? Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How do you expect me to remember that? I'll tell by the allergy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but try to remember it now, let alone say it. I can't remember the country itself either. Just remember it was an island north of Outgard, and it had a different belief than the Chain's belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? You know. The universe. That's right. Universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know what people could remember that country. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before. And oh, my head is killing me. You know that trying to remember stuff makes my brain hurt. Let's stop here. We better fight the king with a raging migraine. Yeah. Sorry we couldn't say it, Sif. Don't respond. Star, so the king is from that country as well. A country no one can remember. Your country. Country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now, think about it, what it may have looked like. Can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you can't be able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists, half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone, forgotten. The king, he was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace, not to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But if it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Valgard then? Why would he decide to freeze it on time? Can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something that's similar to his goal. So this was so this one bookshelf had something very important. Was it the diary I read about that? Uh, Sometimes we wish it would be more clear when it was important, because I just skipped a bunch of stuff and I do not remember what they were talking about. This is the thing about this game sometimes. Oh my god, go away. No, no, enemy, I don't. Why are these so fucking persistent? Holy shit. I'm not fighting these. I don't want to. So was that it? Was that what I needed? But he said I needed something. He said I needed something else. I don't know anymore what I need to do. I really don't. What do you want from me, game? I'm kind of exhausted. Like, what the hell? Well, yeah, I saw that. I saw like a ghost siphon for a second, and then I got an achievement. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for throwing that at me. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sure, why not? um, yeah. Um, why not? Why the hell not? I don't know what else about, man. 9 feet. As you do. I'm over. I'm almost at 50 minutes. Yeah, and I feel like I've done nothing. You know, like I would love to do more, but I have, haven't recorded in a while, and I just got home from family and stuff, and yeah, I'm a little just exhausted in general, and just so playing a game, I was like, okay, I'm gonna forgot what you're weak to. We did this last time. I kind of figured out what you were weak to. Okay, you're weak to rock. Because you can actually see what they're holding up when you attack them. Doesn't really matter. You're gonna be dead pretty soon. But I'll still use rock, I guess. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna play this game. This is the one I had to play next in my schedule of game playing on the channel and such. And like, yeah. I'm like, okay, let's just see what's gonna happen today. If it's kind of slow today, that's fine. Whatever. Talk to the dog, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. So this is obviously a fail state route, but just in case there's something here, What do I need, Is there something here I need? Like, I needed something. I don't know what you wanted me to do. I couldn't here we go speak to the king again, just real quick. Like, I don't want to fight the king fully, honestly. That's gonna take a little bit. But I guess I can quickly talk to the king. Maybe there's something new there, Cause, yeah. But is that enough what we got there to progress anything? Cause it sounded like I needed something else. I just don't know what to even look for, or where, or anything. Like, honestly, I kind of want to look it up. I'm not doing it today just because there's so little time in the video left. So it's like, well, let's just do this. Is this now? Doesn't matter. But what else does? We shall fight. We shall see which side knows favors. Okay, not ton there, but that was actually new. It's in white. Alright, let's see. King waits. Is there anything here to step now? Maybe flower? Give you a flower. You offer the bite flower to the king. What? Different? Sif, I don't know how it works where you're from. Okay, we don't give flowers to people we actually like. Remember that you can give flowers to whoever you want, as long as they are important. Friends, family, rivals, enemies. King takes a step forward and gently takes the flower from your hand. Fight one, no matter how this battle ends. Will you remember me? Yes. Yeah. Let's make this battle a moment fully worth remembering them. Oh. Well, that was interesting. It was in grey. It's so weird why that was in grey, despite having never done that, seemingly. I don't understand how this game works, and it's like the one thing that I really wish was better. Like, they try their best to make it so that you can, you know, go through each loop and find something new, and it's gonna be mostly clear what is new and what you can do and what's different. But there are so many times where it's just like you can miss these things so fucking easily if you're not paying enough attention. And I'm sure I have. Absolutely, I'm sure I have, you know. Let's say this one again, because, yeah, where are you from? Because that might be different now for some reason. The king looks straight at you. What about you, Fight One? Where are you from? You flinch. Do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna accept this loss. Like, I don't know. I don't feel like fighting you. And is it possible something could be different if I beat you and things? Always, it's possible. I mean, for the most part, it seems like every single time we do it, it does change. Change something. Maybe this is gonna be different this time by dying, because we haven't done that in a long time. Maybe. I mean, who knows? The king got you again. You've gotten the pain. But at least you can move a little this time. Stars, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts. You try to speak. Barney, run away. Silence. Then footsteps. Come on, you useless body. Move. Barney went away. Barney must be safe now. And so, before the king strikes, you let go. The end is inevitable. You play along. I don't know what to do right now. And oh, something that was different. Isabel something? Saw his face or something? I don't know what he said. He was scared. More than scared, he was terrified. But he was looking right at you. Hello, kitty. I can't see the screen now. Like he wanted to take your pain away. Oh, Isabel, taking pain away isn't his job anymore. Back to it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just better if I look this up real quick next time. Because this episode was probably the least impactful one we've had in a long time. We got a few little things here and there, but nothing really major. Like, looking around town for a little bit was nice to get a few new things, and here and there was a few new things, but like, was that what I needed to find? Was that the diary in that library? Was that it? Is that what I need to find? Well, okay, you know what? Let's go talk to Loop real quick. Maybe something is different with Loop. So if that was what we needed, but I don't. See, I just skipped a bunch of what that was we talked about there, you know. So it's like, okay, well, okay, thank you. There's a pop up on my screen. That's cool. Whatever. What was I saying? I don't even know, man. Yeah, I don't know. Loop, we're gonna talk to Loop. See if anything's different. More about King. So King is from that country, the country no one can remember. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the stars, the universe. I never knew before. Never would have guessed. But then, why is he so focused on Valkyrie? Exactly. Why face Valkyrie in time specifically? We know he appeared Valkyrie in his adulthood. In the city of Cabo, right? It's a nice place to live, and he must have stayed long enough to have put down some roots. He said earlier, he thought Valkyrie was perfect. Perfect. And he wants to freeze it in place. In time, whatever. Freezing something perfect in time. Like a picture. A picture. A picture? Is there a picture I need to find? Yeah, no. I've given this game a lot of my time, and I need more clear direction at this point. Like all these places in the house, you know. Like I just went through it again, you know, this time today, and look for all the places. Where the hell is that picture? Which part has a picture? A picture? Is that what I need to find? A picture? That could be. That's so. I don't know. Like. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling to feel like this. Like the game, you know. I don't know. This game has been. I feel like it's been good about not appreciating. What's the word? Like I don't know. Like it's been good about not wasting your time. I guess it's like been. It feels like it doesn't waste your time. At least for most of it. It feels like there's always something to do. Always something, you know, new. And for a game about time loops, you sure have to make sure that it has to be something new. Otherwise, it's gonna be a very dull experience. So you know, after we played this game for so long, I'm now starting to be like, okay, Jesus Christ, another loop. I gotta go through all this again, look for this thing, and then it's just like, okay. I'm a little bit like, I just want to know where the hell it is, you know. And you know, I looked up, you know, the thing about Bonnie's favorite foods and stuff. I have looked things up, you know, it's fine. I'm not against it. I never have been, and despite always complaining about it and saying that I'm not against it, and I don't want to look things up, but I do. But then it's like, well, if I look things up so often anyway, why am I complaining about it feeling like cheating or it feeling like, you know, whatever it might be? because truly I don't care that much, I guess, because otherwise I would stop doing it. It just makes for a smoother experience. Even though it always makes me feel like it's a little unfortunate to have to do that. Like, that's not how games are designed, I'm pretty sure. Like, I feel like very few games expect you to look things up, you know? So... And I don't think you need to. I mean, the game tries its best to at least guide you somewhat, but... I just don't want to look through every single fucking room again. Like, we did that we've done that so many times. And I just happened to click on that bookshelf there and find something new there. Apparently that was what I needed to find. I didn't even realize. And I apparently hadn't clicked on that bookshelf. I mean, admittedly, I thought we were looking for a diary, so like, I was like, why would a bookshelf have a diary? That just seems odd. Like, was that the diary? Was that what we need to look for? I don't know. I see, the thing is that I skipped it all, and I didn't get all the context for what you were talking about, and I was like, yeah, but... Oh man. That's what this game does so often, you know? And it's just like, yeah. And you know, as I say many times in videos, the Let's Play format always means that it's not how the game is supposed to be played. Especially not a Let's Play format where you don't play the game for several days at a time. Because, you know, if you play the game every single day, it wouldn't be so bad. You would have it more freshly in your mind. But because I play this game every 4 days and you know, because of Christmas, I also took a little bit longer of a break even, you know. I was like, where is everything? What have I done? What do we need to do? What are we doing? Where can I find anything, you know? And that would happen even before, you know, even normally when I played the game, and I was like, where do I need to go? What am I doing, you know? So that didn't help having even more days away from the game. And I kind of knew that was a likelihood today, you know. This is the kind of game where you really want to be in the game, be focused, and, you know, all that jazz, you know. But, you know, this is the nature of how I do things, and how I let's play games, and play games in general, you know. It's just what has to happen sometimes. Not every single game is perfectly made to be let's played. Most aren't. Most are not intended at all. Obviously, more newer games have some idea that it's gonna be let's played, or at least streamed, or, you know, people are gonna showcase it in some way, and you know that a little bit. At least some developers must do it, you know. Anyway, I don't think most developers design the games specifically to make a let's play run smoothly. You know, that feels odd. Like, a lot of new games have quality of life features that make let's playing easier. You know, like saving is easier in modern games instead of having to rely on certain save points. Obviously, this is an exception since there are save points in this game instead of like autosaves, but you know, I guess this is an exception. But most games at least have autosaves or have some save, like a way to save more easily. Like it's a little less of a stressful, headache-inducing thing to think about in newer games. You know what I mean? At least a save state for all the games in a lot of cases, but still. Anyway, I'm rambling. But yeah, you know, this is what the game sometimes is, and I have to accept that. And I think I'm starting to realize that I want to get through this game sooner rather than later. I like this game a lot, and I've said it many times that I really do. But at some point, I have to realize that I'm making Let's Play. I'm making I want to make at least some effort to have progress and actual things happen in the video. And today really felt like there was very little of that. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm just gonna look things up next time, know exactly where I'm going, and yeah, like that's just what it has to be, you know. And I think I'm fine with that at this point, you know. Even if I'm sure I could probably find what I need to find if I just wandered around aimlessly for a while and eventually found it, you know. But yeah, no, let's not waste that much time. Let's at least try to make some progress. Okay, that's it. I'm going. See you next time.